Can we talk about our relationship and how you been treating me lately? How have I been treating you? I mean, you've been treating me kind of bad lately, and I'm not happy anymore. Well, if you're not happy here, why don't you just leave? After all we've been through, you want me to leave? I don't want you to do anything, but clearly you're unhappy, and I'm not good enough for you. So just leave. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye. Wow, you gonna walk away from us like that? That easy? Did you ever even love me? You told me to leave, so I'm leaving. You don't want to listen? I'm leaving. Bye. Wow, open the door. You don't want to talk? You gonna leave? You never cared about me. Go away. Please leave me alone. I'm not leaving you alone. You're gonna have to hit me if you want to leave. You got to hit me. Oh my God, somebody help me. Get off of my car. Okay, now let's go in the house and finish this conversation. You know I love you. Stop. Don't make me do that. You bring the crazy out of me.
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, aka Mental Healness from TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. You know where to find me at. If this is your first time seeing my face, I am a diagnosed narcissist that brings awareness to narcissistic personality disorder and validates the victims of the abuse that comes with it. This series is about explaining my TikToks in detail. So as you can see, this TikTok right here, there's an argument between one of the main things that a narcissist will try to do is to invalidate your emotions really, really quickly. And by invalidate your emotions, like when you try to bring up your feelings and talk about your feelings or whatever you want to do with a narcissist, the narcissist will literally, we will immediately try to invalidate them. Hey, I don't want to talk about this right now. Hey, stop being so emotional. Hey, like how have I been treating you badly? Other people would die, other people would kill to be in your position with me. This, that. And they don't want to hear it. So they'll always give you the option to leave. It's like, hey, nobody's holding you hostage here. I said it in the video. I said, hey, nobody's holding you hostage here. You can leave if you want to. And the person decided to leave. They're like, hey, I'm out. I'm leaving. Okay, all right, perfect. I'm going to leave. You see how the narcissistic mindset immediately switched to a guilt trip. To try to make that person feel guilty, to try to make you feel guilty for actually choosing yourself and leaving and not wanting to put up with the BS anymore. You never really cared about me anyway. Oh, I'm going to replace you quickly. The emotional situation changes. So they go from being in a position of power to immediately trying to play the victim and get you to stay. Oh, you never really cared about me anyway, did you? You probably would cheat on me anyway. Or you going to replace me anyway. You never cared about me. If you have kids, they'll bring the kids into play. Oh, you going to break up the family? Because you can break up the family because you being so emotional. Wow, I'm that easy to walk away from. Wow, okay. And you see in this situation right here, he even tried to hold the person hostage. Tried to hold the person hostage by diving on the back of the car. Sometimes they'll dive on the back of the car. Sometimes they'll take your keys. Sometimes they'll threaten violence. Sometimes they'll lock the door. Sometimes they'll lay behind the tire. They'll put their head behind the back tire or something like that to keep you from leaving, to keep you in a place of conformity. And a lot of times in this situation when they start sometimes they'll threaten to hurt themselves. They'll threaten to harm themselves. I don't want to live anymore if I can't have you. You're gonna leave me like this. I don't want to live anymore. This earth isn't worth living. Go ahead and leave. But I always love you or whatever. And then look, threaten, and then you see like in the video, a lot of times people give into the guilt trip. Okay, fine, let's go talk. He automatically switched back. He, or the narcissist in this video, he, who I'm playing, my pronouns are he, him, so I say he. In this video, he switched back to love immediately and then blamed the other person immediately. Hey, okay, let's go in the house and talk. You know I love you. You make me crazy. Immediately switch back to blame and love. And I see a lot of times people ask me, like, did the narcissist ever love me? Like, in that video, you think that person loves you? Like, actions. I always say actions over words. I always say actions over words and things like that. I say actions over words. So if they say I love you, how are they treating you? Are they treating you like they actually love you? If every time you try to bring up your feelings in an argument, or not even in an argument, every time you try to bring up your feelings in a normal everyday situation, and they immediately seek to invalidate it by trying to shut you up, sometimes they'll get mad and scream and yell and fuss at you and rage out at you for trying to open your mouth to tell them how you've been treating them badly. And if you don't take the situation, like if you don't hold them accountable for doing that type of stuff, sometimes you have to remove yourself from the situation. Like I don't tell everybody to leave. When I'm doing my one-on-ones and stuff like that over the Zoom or phone call, I'm not telling people to leave all the time. I'm not literally not just hey, leave. I'm telling people to be better, make better choices and to choose, the happiness. Choose happiness. It's okay to choose yourself. Sometimes that situation doesn't change right there. So in that video, rewind the clip, go watch it again, and tell me how you think that situation is going to end. Do you think that situation is going to end with them going in the house and having a conversation about her feelings or the other person's feelings? Or do you think the situation is going to end with them going into the house, the narcissist guilt tripping them even more and making them feel bad for even trying to leave, making them feel bad for even trying to think about breaking the family up, making them feel bad about being too emotional and irrational when it comes to trying to express themselves? How do you personally think? Leave it in the comment section. How do you personally think that conversation went when they went into the house? He's the narcissist, me, said, I love you, but you be driving me crazy sometimes. Like you make me react like this. I only get like this with you. That's another thing they'll say. You're the only person that makes me act like this. I only get like this with you. You make me react negatively. You do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. It's you. Rarely ever any accountability in those situations right there. So, do they love you? How are they treating you? Do they care about you? How are they treating you? Do they care about how you feel? How are they treating you? Always ask yourself, seriously, how are they treating me? And you get your answer. Sometimes the answer is going to suck, y'all. Sometimes the answer is going to suck. What if they don't care? I always ask this too, like, do the narcissists ever care about me? Like, what if they don't? How are you going to deal with that, with the fact that they might not care? How are you going to process the fact that they might not care? How are you going to feel about the fact that they might not care? How are you going to deal with that? That situation is, I put that to you. I want to make you are responsible for how you feel. Nobody can make you feel any type of way but yourself. You have to take power and control over your own feelings, your own emotional state, and your own well-being. Leaving situations, a lot of times, sometimes in that situation right there, the narcissist would have took that person in the house and tried to sleep with them because now they're emotionally turned. Now they might be physically turned on and attracted. So now they want to go in the house and try to sleep with you to keep you there. Because now both emotional states are high or low, and then you're just like, hey, let's go do it right now. Like, you're so high to me right now. You know what I mean? And you end up sleeping together based on that little thing right there. So this is what I say, y'all. Take care of yourself. It's okay to pick yourself. It's okay to choose yourself. Don't feel bad about picking yourself, because the guilt trips are real, y'all. The guilt trips are literally real. The trauma bond is real, even though I hate the trauma bond, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to break this for y'all. I promise you. I hate the trauma bond, because the trauma bond keeps so many people unhappy and stuck in these relationships. And one day I'll do a TikTok on that, and so I can do a video on that as well. But anyways, y'all, I keep these things around 8 minutes because TikTok only gives you 60 seconds. Well, TikTok gives you 3 minutes, but the 3-minute videos, they're harder to share and things like that. So I kind of like doing the 60 second ones. But anyways, y'all, like and subscribe to this video. Let me know what you want to hear next. Let me know what you think about this series. And I truly appreciate every single one of y'all for the love and support. I really, really thank y'all so much. Peace.